Following on from Kelso's relocation to New York City and her sudden disappearance, we've followed clues that are appearing to lead to something much larger around Kina and those much higher up within the remnants of the government and the Black Tusk. It's still early days and there is far more to be found, but one thing can be certain, we aren't the only ones looking for Kelso. Kelso was spotted at the derailed control point in the Two Bridges district. While the compound was heavily defended by Rikers, it didn't take agents long to figure out that Kelso was no longer on site.
Kelso is definitely up to something in Two Bridges. Keep looking, Agent.
After clearing out the control point, the agents would learn of a nearby Riker high-value target. Given their lack of leads at this point, they make their way over there to see if they can extract any intel from the hostile leader. After a very messy exchange, Manny suggests that agents check out another location in the district.
Target neutralized. Good work. Might be worth having a look near the Brooklyn Bridge.
Heading over to the Brooklyn Bridge control point, the agents are once again confronted by a huge defending force of Rikers. Fighting through the many waves in an eventual counterattack, yet again, the agents come up empty-handed.
Keep looking, Agent. We need to find something that can tell us who took her.
The agents would continue to follow hostile leads through the district, removing all high-value targets they come across, until they finally receive a clue due to unusual hostile activity at the respite shelter. Black Tusk forces seem to be hunting something down. The agents quickly catch up to them and start working their way through the hostile ranks. Upon eliminating the Black Tusk leader, it was discovered that he was carrying another note from Kelso.
Friendly down!
That hostile had a note from Kelso. Target neutralized. Good work.
I think someone is following me. It's probably her. I swear she has more lives than a cat. But soon, they're gonna run out. Cassandra was right. There is more here, and the hunters in the Black Tusk, well, they may have the tech, but we can take it away from them. We just need the key. Now, we can split this up into two parts. In the first half, Kelso was talking about someone who is stalking her. This is obviously someone she knows or is aware of, because she comments on how she has more lives than a cat. Running through all of the potential options of characters we're aware of up until this point, there could be quite a few that meet the criteria. But realistically, it could be any number of people. Having been a little off the grid lately, I'm not completely up to date with what the community is speculating about. But I would hazard a guess that a lot of people are assuming that the stalker could be Fei Lao. This would actually make sense with the story arc, but I really don't see this as being the case. At the beginning of Season 9, the devs quite definitively ended Fei's existence, including the taking away of her body and burying her. I think the stalker will either be someone we haven't heard of up until this point, or will be a minor character that we know very little about, and their story will be expanded on later on in the season. The second half of the Kelso note talks about a key that will shut down the Black Tusk's technological advantage. Now, we know from previous manhunts or rescues that Barden Schaefer is the key. He was stated as being the one who can gain access to the Black Tusk HQ through all of the heavily secured biometric scanning, etc. But it makes me wonder, why hasn't Natalia just deleted his credentials from the system to stop him from gaining access? She knows we have him. They launched a full-on attack on the White House to get him back. Maybe there is more to it than just him being able to open the door for us. Realistically, they could have just blown up the White House and killed everyone inside. But they didn't. They were trying to capture him. I feel like we're going to learn more about what Schaefer actually knows and can do for us, if and when he ever wakes up.
Viv, we're clear. One survivor. Sir, are you okay?
I think so. Those Rikers came out of nowhere.
I know. It's gonna be okay. Are you hurt?
No, I don't think so.
Can you walk?
Yes.
Do you have somewhere safe to stay?
I thought I was safe at Haven.
If you trust me, I've got a place you can stay. You ready?
I think so.
It's just a short boat trip, and you'll be on safer shores.
And I can really leave anytime I want to?
You're not a prisoner, and I'm not your warden.
They're wrong about you, you know?
People often see what they want to see.
I think I'd like to stick around for a while, if that's okay.
More than okay. You're welcome to stay as long as you want. Kajika, get the boat ready. We're leaving in 10.
Keener, hold that boat. Got another city for transpo.
Let me guess. Pretty girl who is grateful to her hero.
No. I mean, she's cute, but I'm no hero. I think you're cute too.
5 minutes. Then we're leaving for the safe house.
Well, I thought we were leaving in 10.
We are, but young lovers lose track of time. Better to be early than left behind.
These are more comms with Keener and his rogue agents rescuing civilians. Another situation where he shows that even though he's gone rogue, he still plays towards his original mission, to a certain extent. His beef is with the government, the Black Tusk, Natalia, and McManus, which, when you think about it, they're all one and the same at this point in time. I find it interesting that he's shipping people across the river and away from the settlements like Haven. It's like Keener has his own settlements running. We know the next DLC is in Brooklyn. Perhaps this is what we'll be coming up against. Maybe a new faction, or settlements of civilians who are loyal to Keener and hostile to the division.
This really is quite the party. M&M.
How do you know that nickname?
Mutual friend.
That, of course.
Cal, actually.
What's your name?
Keener. Aaron Keener.
Oh, the soldier-turned-venture capitalist.
I see my reputation precedes me.
I know you made Cal a lot of money, and he made you an offer you couldn't refuse.
That wasn't an offer so much as a calling.
Sure. Well, have fun. The drinks are free, and the women are smarter than you, so don't try anything funny.
So tell me, M&M,
Mac,
why haven't you joined our little operation?
your fund or whatever secret society issues a smartwatch.
I know what you're talking about.
It's not the first time I've seen one of those.
I can't really talk about it. But if you'd like to get a drink sometime...
We're having a drink now.
We are. But there's too many eyes and ears to be that candid with you. Mac.
What do you want, Keener?
To make you breakfast.
I have a personal chef for that, but thank you for your donation to the clinic. Your tax break will save a lot of lives this winter.
This is back to Aaron Keener at the benefit party with Natalia, McManus, Mackenzie, Meret, and all of the elites of society. I have no idea where this story arc is going, but for some reason, it just makes me like Keener more. I know he's playing a bit of a schmoozy fuckboy here, but he does it so well. Also, I've said it before, but Mackenzie Meret is voiced by the narrative director Lauren Stone, so I can't help but think she's having a lot of fun with some of the stuff she gets to say to Keener. At this stage, I can't tell what sort of information we'll be gaining from these comms, but I have a feeling it's leading up to the very moment when Keener realized something was off. Perhaps these will make more sense as we get further through them. This season is looking to play out in the way I was hoping it to. Keener isn't the big bad villain he appeared to be at the end of Warlords of New York. Again, he may not be good, but it's looking like we'll be finding out more around why he was acting the way he did, and what he was actually trying to do. I've been on a bit of a break sorting out some personal things over the last month or so, and the next target will likely have come out before I'm able to release this video. But don't worry, I should be caught up and back to normal from here out. Also, it's come to my attention that a certain rogue agent has managed to infiltrate our comms, which I guess shouldn't come as too much of a surprise, given the flaws we've discovered with Isaac, Anna, and Diamond. I'm not sure what his motives are, but just be careful if you're listening to his propaganda. He's likely trying to steer you in the wrong direction. But don't worry, we'll catch up with him soon enough. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and Extremis Malus, Extrema Remedia.